Okay, Paula, we should be up and running based
We're
on.
not, Chair Grossman. I'm very sorry, but we're not.
Okay.
I have a little note on my screen that says it's streaming live on YouTube.
I understand that.
That was what I was referring to.
Okey doke, you're all set.
Okay, we will reconvene this meeting of the Columbia Gateway Urban Renewal Agency Board. We'll look to Alice Cannon for a report on the proceedings.
Good evening, Chair Grossman and members of the board. I want to talk to you a little bit about a project relating to the Tony's Building. And the Tony's Building is located on the northeast corner of 2nd and Federal Street. And that property is owned by the agency, has been for a number of years. And the board gave direction I think it was back in February, for the city to pursue, or for the Urban Renewal Agency to pursue demolition of the building. And as I reported earlier in the meeting, the Historic Landmarks Commission has unanimously approved the demolition of that building. There is some environmental cleanup, remediation work to be completed prior to demolition, and that will be costly. And what I've learned about recently is the city is the recipient of an EPA, Environmental Protection Agency grant for environmental assessment that is available to all property owners in the city. A focus area of this grant is the Urban Renewal Agency area, all the property owners. And so we're going to be doing quite a bit of marketing as a city to property owners here to ensure that they can take advantage of getting their properties evaluated properly, so that they know what needs to be cleaned up and what might be serving as a barrier to redevelopment of the property. And so what this grant will do is it'll fund the environmental assessment. But what I've also learned is it offers an opportunity to apply for other grants from other sources, with either through DEQ or the EPA or Business Oregon, to take advantage of the actual cleanup work itself, not just the analysis part. So the funding for the grant is something that's available to all property owners in the city, and we'll be marketing it a lot more heavily. We already have 3 or 4 properties that are taking advantage of it. And so what I'm seeking from you as a board is your authorization to proceed with the first steps of applying for this grant to do the environmental assessment, which later could open up opportunities for more funds from other agencies to support the environmental cleanup of the Tony's Building prior to demolition.
Okay, thank you, Alice. We did have discussion concerning this. If someone would be prepared to make a motion on moving forward with this process, I would entertain that or any further discussion.
I'd be happy to make a motion.
Thank you, Kathy.
Okay, I'll move to direct staff to enter into the application phase of the EPA Brownfield grant for the eventual demolition of the Tony's Building.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
I will second that, Chair Grossman.
Looks like you're muted, Gary.
Yep, I released. Okay, do we have any further discussion? If not, all those in favor signify by raising your hand or your thumb or wave. Making a face doesn't count. So, okay, that passes unanimously with the board members that we have here tonight. With that, we come to the conclusion of any of the business that we have, unless there is any further comment or input from the board. If not, I would entertain a motion to adjourn. This one's an easy one, guys.
So,
Okay, John Frederick moves, we adjourn. Do I got a second?
second,
All right, it's been moved and seconded. All those in favor, wave goodbye. All right, see you guys in September. We will have a meeting.